At the DMZ, you come face to face with the harsh realities of a divided country. North and South Korea are still technically at war. Visiting the DMZ for me was not for entertainment. The point of this video is for you to hear from a local the stories of what happens here. Welcome to the DMZ, where one can see but cannot go. So guys, welcome back to Ivaintures. I'm here in Seoul, South Korea. Today is a very important day for me because I'm actually heading to the DMZ. So I had a chance to visit the Korean War Memorial Museum yesterday, and it's one of those things that I highly recommend that you do. So I'm lucky today to have my guide Justin. We're actually heading out to the DMZ together, and if you come to Seoul, I'm gonna put his information below. This is the man to see. There are a lot of different tours here, but many of them are done by groups. But with Justin, as you see, it's just me in the car. So you have a new friend and you go straight to the DMZ. So this is really the best way to get things done. Let's go to the DMZ. So guys, we're still on the way. It's about 50 minutes from downtown Seoul to get to the DMZ. So Justin, what happened? At some point, Korea was just one nation. What happened that divided both territories this way?
Well, because the Kim Il-sung grandfather, you see, the Kim Jong-un, the grandfather is the Kim Il-sung. He went to military school in Soviet Union.
Yeah.
And he got a great power. He got supported by the Soviet Union. So when he returned to North Korea, he brainwashed a lot of people.
Yeah.
So he established the communism.
Okay.
It was in 1948.
1948. Okay.
At the same time, the South Korea, Lee Seung-man, so he got supported by the United States and established independent government, Republic of Korea.
Yes.
So there was different idealism of North Korea and South Korea.
Yeah.
So division was on the way. So finally, June 25th, 1950, the North Korea attacked. So North Korean troops, they conquered Seoul 3 days.
Wow. And that was basically the beginning of the conflict, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting history, guys, and this is still going on. You know, there's just a peace agreement, but the conflict is still going on today. So what's very interesting here, there's a river that connects both North and South Korea. It's called the Han River, I think.
Yeah. Han River in Seoul.
In Seoul.
And Incheon River, North Korea.
Incheon River in North Korea. Okay, so it's different name, but it's the same river that crosses both nations. And there has been, you know, some spies from the north here. So South Korea has installed some cement blocks to prevent, you know, those divers from crossing illegally into South Korea. And you can actually see it a little bit there. So that's very interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, lots of history here. And this is one of the greatest, you know, I don't want to call it a dynasty. I want to say that's the biggest grip of power in the communist nation, from great-grandfather to grandson.
Grandfather to grandson.
To grandson, yeah.
Succession of powers.
Succession of powers. Very interesting.
Korean War is not over yet.
Yes.
It's
still going on.
It's a long ceasefire.
Yeah. Do you have any hope that things, because what's interesting for me, I mean, is to meet people who live here and who tell me my hometown is in North Korea, but I can't go back.
Yeah, that's the most painful, you know,
yeah,
innocent people.
How do you expect things to happen? Do you think we're moving towards some kind of peace, permanent peace, or do you think this is a never-ending conflict? You know, it's not gonna last long. Communist country, it's gonna finish, and you know, it's innocent people. Yeah, they're suffering. Yeah. Yeah, it's tragic what's going on there. We often see these images of North and South Korea at night, and you can see South Korea is completely bright with light everywhere, and North Korea is dim and dark.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. Just a stark contrast between the two nations. How far from South Korea are we? I mean from North Korea.
From North Korea, 20 kilometers.
20. We are 20 kilometers away from North Korea.
Actually, from like the DMZ, the land, DMZ is like 20 kilometers.
20.
But on the riverside, it's just right there, just a few kilometers away.
Okay. Yes.
We call the NLL, they call Northern Limit Line on the riverside.
Yeah. And guys, it's very interesting. You can see the military post right there with the antennas, and then the barbed wire fence all around the area here. You can tell you're getting very, very close. You know, you can see there's like barbed wire fences all throughout this area here. You know, they still have a lot of mines on the DMZ, so that whole area was bombed. So you still have mines that are live right there in the area. So it's very dangerous to cross if you can even manage to get that close. It's always crazy when you hear about people escaping from the north to the south. You wonder how they do it, because it's such a dangerous area.
So no one can cross the DMZ.
Yeah, no one can cross on the DMZ. Wow.
But there's some North Korean, they're trying.
Yeah, they try to escape.
But actually the trained soldiers sometimes they cross.
The trained soldiers themselves escape.
Because they know the route.
The routes.
Yeah.
The North Korean soldier in his teens or early 20s took off on foot, looking to cross the demilitarized zone and defect to the south. He was
Unification Observatory.
Mount Udu.
Called Odusan. Mount Udu.
Odusan, okay. So guys, we arrived here early, and that's the good thing about Justin. We're here before all the tourists come with the buses and things. So this is actually the closest point you can get to North Korea. What is the name of this river there?
It's called Imjin River from North Korea.
Imjin River.
Imjin River.
Yeah.
And we call it Han River from Seoul.
Okay.
So Imjin River, Han River, they're joined right here and flows to West Sea.
Yeah.
And see far out there, there's the North Korea. And
That's
it's
North
not,
Korea.
yeah. There's the third biggest city in North Korea. They call Kaesong City.
Kaesong City.
Kaesong City and Kaepungun, just a small town.
Yes. So what's preventing people from that village from crossing over here?
There are a lot of, you see the North Korean soldiers, they're Thai security out there.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to cross the river
Yeah.
to get to South Korea. So what they do, most of the defectors, they go to China.
Yeah.
And they go to China, to Southeast Asia, and that's how they get to the South Korea.
Okay.
So they call it the Chinese the broker. They get the money from the North Korean defectors.
Yes.
And they send them over here. They send them to the China, and China to Southeast Asia,
Yeah.
and to South Korea.
All right. Man, it's crazy. You will get killed if you try to cross this river. It's one thing to hear about this place. It's actually one thing to see it with your own eyes. It just brings this conflict back to life for you, because you realize it's not over. You know, these are real people just right there who are not able to live their life freely. Even move, they can't travel here. They will get the soldiers there ready to take their lives simply for crossing this river right here. So guys, you can see there's the highway that continues all the way, and the border is very, very tight up there. This is the closest point you will get to North Korea. That is one of the most fascinating things I've seen in a long time. And we're about to enter the area.
And the Chinese troops, they help the North Koreans. Just a fake village.
It's a fake village, right?
Yeah, fake village. That's why I call propaganda.
Yeah, and you can actually see people like working over there.